Hello and welcome, replay viewers. I appreciate your being here. Welcome to the live viewers here. So this is LorettaLoveHuff, the Dream Leader for Business, and I've just finished teaching a class on entrepreneurship at one of the local community colleges where I live. This particular one is called South Mountain Community College. I'm still in the parking lot. I haven't left yet, and I'm not driving, so no need to worry about that. So I wanted to do this scope because, as I said, I just came out of the classroom environment, and we were talking about what it takes to get your business off the ground. So I have a handful of students in this entrepreneurship class, only one of whom, well, actually two of them, have their own business. One of them is working in a business, and the others have businesses that they're thinking about but haven't really launched yet. But it kind of prompted me to think of a scope here, which is one of the best investments that you can make. And what I would say that investment is investing in yourself. So I think it's critical that we continue to move our skills forward, and I have 5 reasons why that's a good investment. And also, so you can hear the birds in the trees here. I think that's a big blackbird. There he goes again. And 5 ways that you can invest in yourself. So 5 reasons why and 5 ways to do it. So again, my name is LorettaLoveHuff. I'm the Dream Leader for Business. I specialize in helping service-based business owners design marketing strategies, and then I hold them accountable to implement those marketing strategies so that they actually get the clients that they want. I also work with executives and professionals in corporate America to help them build the credibility that they need to move up the corporate ladder, or if they've already moved up the corporate ladder, how to build their team and lead their team so that they're able to accomplish the goals that are important here. So thank you for the new viewer. I didn't see what your name was, but thanks for joining. So again, this is LorettaLoveHuff, the Dream Leader for Business. I'm a business coach and a professional speaker. And I've got 5 reasons that you should use this particular strategy and 5 ways to actually get it done. So how to invest. And when I say invest, I'm talking about building yourself, whether you're a business owner, investing in things that will help you be a better business owner, and if you're a corporate professional, investing again in yourself so that you're an even better and more attractive employee to the people who have some influence over where your career goes. So I'd love to hear where you're scoping in from. So if you write your name in the chat box and where you are, that would be awesome. And then I can recognize and acknowledge you. So here's, if you're ready for tip number 1, type in a 1 in the chat box. And so here are let's see, which are these? These are the ways that you can use professional development for your own kind of edification. So you want to, as you're investing in yourself, so let me do the 5 ways you can do this first. So one of the ways that you can do it is through joining professional organizations. I had a meeting this morning with the executive director of the National Speakers Association, which is an organization that I've been in for about 11 years now. And the National Speakers Association is all about the business of speaking. I actually did a scope on it a couple of days ago. So how to run a profitable and successful business as a professional speaker. So getting on stages or on webinars and getting paid for it, and having a business that's built around maybe not just speaking, but having, a line of products and some consulting that you can do, but how to grow your business. So belonging to a professional organization that is in your particular field. So being a member of, the Coaches Alliance or the Professional Speakers Association or the Professional Plumbers Association, whatever industry you're in, joining a professional organization will give you access to other people in the industry where you can network and brainstorm and mastermind. Will also give you access to vendors who specialize in the particular industry that you're in, and will then oftentimes educate you through either regular local meetings and national and international conferences. So being in a professional organization allows you to find out and keep track of what's happening in your industry in ways that reading their magazine won't really do. So you get to actually meet people. You can make connections. Welcome, Jana. Thanks for joining us. So I'm giving right now the 5 ways that you can make this investment. And the investment, to catch you up, is in your own personal development. So investing in yourself is going to be the best thing I think that you can do, either for your personal career. You're from Finland. Welcome. That's great. Wow. What time of day is it over there? I'm guessing it's probably nighttime. I think you're about 12 hours away. Dog food. Hey, welcome, dog food. Thanks for joining us. So I'm just talking about the first way that you can use this investment, and the investment is it's nighttime. Okay. I hope it's not way too late, but thanks for joining anyway, even though it's night. So one of the best investments you can make is joining a professional organization that is filled with people who are in whatever business you're in, whether it's a plumber. I don't think I look like dog food. Oh, okay. Thank you. Then I didn't know I looked like dog food, but I'll keep that in mind. It's kind of interesting because we see the world the way that we're focused on things. So if you're in the dog food industry, a lot of things look like dog food. Actually, Jana, your English is looking really pretty good, so you're doing fine. So professional associations will help you stay current with what's happening in the industry, will allow you to meet other people that you can partner with, will allow you to learn, again, what's new, to find resources. Lucia, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Joining a professional organization that specializes in the particular thing. I do speak fast. I'll slow down a little bit. Thank you for saying that. So a professional organization will help you stay current on what's happening in the industry. And will give you networking opportunities and opportunities to learn what's happening in the industry, and to meet vendors and suppliers, people that can help you build your business or improve your career. So that's number 1, having a membership in a professional organization. The second one is getting certified. So there are a number of industries. I'm here in Phoenix, and I work out of Phoenix, although I work globally because I have a virtual business. I'm a business coach and a professional speaker and a consultant. And so I work with, most of my clients I won't say they're in Phoenix, and many of them are in Phoenix. Maj Savage, welcome. So many of my clients are in Phoenix, but I work across the globe, really. Mostly in the United States, some in Canada. I haven't worked directly with anybody outside of North America. I'm not a taxi driver. I'm just sitting in my car, so you missed the early part. But I just finished teaching a class at the local community college. So here I am in the parking lot of one of the Maricopa County community colleges, and before I went home I thought I would do a scope while I was still sitting here. So I teach classes on entrepreneurship at the college here, and we just had a class on entrepreneurship, so that's what we were talking about. So membership, joining a professional organization, is a great way to welcome Pastor Abraham. Thanks for joining us. Is a great way to invest in yourself by joining and surrounding yourself with other people who are also serious about what it is that they do. Whether you're working in corporate America as an accountant or an HR professional. When I worked in corporate America, I was in the HR associations because I learned fabulous things from them, and it helped me network. It helped me talk to other people who were dealing with the same challenges I was dealing with. It was just really a lot of good information. So, Alto Stinko joined. Welcome. Thanks for joining us here. So let me know where you're joining in from. So we've got one person in, I think it was Finland, and I didn't see anybody else put their location up, but if you can put your name and location in the chat box, that would be awesome. And if I'm saying anything that's resonating with you, I love hearts, and how you give hearts is just by tapping on the screen. So feel free to tap on the screen and let me know that you appreciate what it is that I'm saying. So memberships in professional organizations. The second way that you can do this is by getting certified. I'll slow down. So tell me, Jana, what is it that you do? Are you a business owner, or do you work for someone? And maybe I can kind of tailor some of what I'm saying a little bit more to your situation. So here in the United States, for people in certain professions, some people are required to get certification, which means that they have to get education over and over again. Go Gecko, welcome to the scope. So certifications are one of the ways that you can enhance your credibility, because that's what they do. Okay Recordings, thanks for joining us. So we're talking about the best investment that you can make. And I say the best investment, I'm a little boss in a casino. I was just in a casino. I love casinos. I only spent a little time on one of the penny slot machines, and I only invested $20, but I walked out with 33, so I came out ahead. Thank you for the heart. So my husband and I periodically go to Las Vegas as one of our getaways. So the 5 ways that you can invest in yourself, because my assertion is that investing in yourself is one of the best investments that you can make. Welcome, Bulaman Amigo. And I missed the person who just joined ahead of that, so if you want to put your name and your location in the chat box, then I think I'll have a little bit more time to say hello to you. So the first way, hi Patrick, thank you. The first way that you can invest in yourself is by having a membership in a professional organization where you can meet other people who are dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with, where you can get educated about what's happening in your industry. Many of them have resources that are made available to their members that aren't available. Chopper Ready, hey, welcome. Patrick, you live in a box? Okay. That's good. I hope you have it nicely decorated and wallpapered. Mickey McKinch, hey, welcome. So, memberships in professional organizations. John Taylor, hi, welcome, are a great way to invest in yourself. You're a turtle, okay? So, do you have a sun lamp on you as well to keep you nice and warm in the cold time, in the winter time? White tooth, is that where you are? Anyway, so memberships in professional organizations, really a good investment for a variety of ways. Yeah, that sunlight is really great, huh? So the second reason is, the second way is by getting certifications. So with a certification, hi Rose, and somebody else joined, Shaness Do 6, Maxim, Walter, a lot of people joining. Hi, welcome, come on join. So this is LorettaLoveHuff. I am the business coach for, whoops. Sorry, hold on a second. So I'm a business coach. I help small business owners grow their businesses, and I help people and professionals in corporate America lead better, communicate better, so they get the credibility that they deserve and they get to move up the corporate ladder. And then once they move up the corporate ladder, everything gamey, welcome. They're able to get the props they deserve, get promoted, make more money. So certification is the next thing. So when you get certified, it actually gives a stamp of credibility to you. It tells people that you have jumped through some hoops, that you have gotten the proper education, that you are doing the right things to stay current in your industry. So being a certified, coach or speaker or plumber or architect tells the world that you are serious about what it is that you do, and makes people that much more likely and willing to do business with you. So that's the second reason. The third thing is that I'm talking about why you should invest in yourself. So when you invest in yourself, and these are the 5 reasons why you invest in yourself. So when you invest in yourself, it tells the world that you're serious about what it is that you do. It also helps you become better at what it is that you do. Thank you, Jana. I think I actually blocked that person. So the next thing is marketing. So you need marketing, and you might need to invest in marketing so that you can get in front of the right people. So if you are Radavanis, hey, welcome. If you are a professional in corporate America, you might invest in having a search firm find a job for you. Now, normally for a search firm, they're not going to charge you, they charge the company for finding people to work for them. So you might do an investment in, getting your resume up to speed so that it looks really appealing and has all the right search terms so that when employers are looking for you, they can find it. So you want to invest in your own professional skills so that you're a better employee, so that you're a more attractive employee, so that companies are willing to pay money to hire you and pay you top dollar. You might invest in, a wardrobe so that you look professional. I was just talking to the student here who's been a student all of her life and is about to start a business and has to make a pitch. And she was told by her other professor that she needs to look businesslike, and she doesn't have any business clothes because she's a young college student. But investing... Hi, Jana. So, and I will try to remember to slow down because I know I speak very quickly. Thank you for the heart there. So by investing in, thank you, welcome, Mel Shalom. Hello there. Hey, thanks so much. So by investing in yourself, thank you. Appreciate all those hearts. Adolfo, hi, welcome. Thanks for being here. Let me know where you're scoping in from. So we're talking about the best investment. Sumo, Malaysia, awesome. So we're talking about the best investment that you can make, and it's in yourself. It's not in something else. It's not a stock investment scope. This is about investing in yourself because that's going to give you a really good return. When you pay money to get something that's going to help you be better, then you'll have more options and more opportunities, and you'll be more attractive to the people that you're trying to get in front of, whether it's bosses in your company or prospective clients if you have a business. So the first way was join a professional organization that's filled with people in your industry. The second was get certified. So show the world that you are serious about what it is that you're doing by taking those periodic exams, getting letters put in after your name. So it's not critical, but for those people, and particularly in those industries where certifications are important, it's a good thing to have. Mephisto, hey, welcome. So getting certified makes you seem ever more credible to the people thank you so much. So it makes you seem credible because you've done something that everybody's not doing. So you've invested more money by taking more classes, by keeping your skills up, by learning what's new. So getting certified makes you seem that much more credible. The next one is marketing. So we're talking about marketing, which will get you visible. Welcome there, XMTZ. So getting visible in front of the people that you want to get in front of. So you need to invest maybe some advertising dollars or some money in having your website look great, or in a wardrobe in corporate America. And when I worked in corporate America, I made sure I looked great all the time. Even in those companies that were really casual, I looked cute and casual, but I didn't look like a slob. I looked like somebody who cared about herself, with the presumption that if I looked like somebody who cared about herself, other people would also care. And I wasn't doing it for them, I was doing it for me because I feel good when I look great, right? So marketing is one of the investments that you should make. Sir Raven, welcome. The next one is I've been talking about this, your own personal development. So you want to invest in yourself so that you can continue to build your skills, so that you can become a better person, more proactive, more knowledgeable, more outgoing, more courageous. Personal development is a great way to invest in yourself. And you might then hire a coach. So I coach people, I coach entrepreneurs to help them grow their businesses by helping them develop targeted, concise marketing strategies that are designed to make them visible to their target audience. And then I lovingly kick them in the butt until they implement those strategies so they end up with the clients that they want. And I also work with corporate leaders who are trying to move up the corporate ladder. So I help them John Kahn, hey, welcome. So I help people get the credibility that they need in their organization, so they're seen as a leader, they're seen as someone who is worthy of having more responsibility and a better job and more pay. And then those people who have made it up the ladder, I actually help them lead better. So personal development's really critical, and hiring a coach is one of the ways that you can do that. So here are the 5 reasons, and I've talked about them a little bit already. Jahan, hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So the best investment that you can make is investing in yourself. Not expecting the world to just take care of you, but pouring money into yourself so that you're able to connect with the right people, to get certified and have credentials with the people who could hire you, to make yourself visible to the rest of the world. Hi, Jackson, welcome to the Scope. To improve your own sense of self and worthiness. Mohammed, hi, welcome. And maybe hiring a coach to help you do that. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. So here's what you get, and I've talked about them a little bit. So when you're in a professional association and they're talking about what's happening in your industry, you're then able to stay current with what's really hot. Hi there, Mohammed, thanks so much. So if I say something that you love, tap on your screen, give me some hearts. I love hearts. People have been doing that already. I do appreciate that. So you get to learn what's hot. You also get to learn what's working, because what's hot isn't always what's working. So sometimes there's a new thing that comes out and people jump on the bandwagon, but it isn't really helping that way. But when you're getting professional development and you're going to conferences and to seminars, you can learn what's working in your industry, and that will help you save time. It will help you be more productive. It'll help you pick the right strategies so that you're not just doing what your friends say, which may or may not be good business advice, but if you're learning from other people what's working. Thank you. I try to be organized. I'm a list maker, and so I try to come to the Scopes with points I want to make and some dialogue to create with people. So thank you for the heart. If you have any questions, put them in the chat box. I'll take a look at them. So you learn what's hot. I'm a business coach, so I work with business owners to help them design marketing strategies. Thank you. Design marketing strategies that help them get in front of clients who could hire them. And then I help them put together kind of pricing strategies and offers to make to their ideal clients so that they end up making more money and they can have a life and enjoy themselves. I also do executive coaching for people in corporate America, and I help them get the credibility they need so they can get promoted, or once they get promoted, actually get, lead their teams more effectively and have the respect that they need from the people that they're leading. So you learn what's hot when you go to professional associations. You learn what's working in professional associations. So sometimes it's the old tried and true methods. Thank you. Sometimes it's the old tried and true methods that are good. Sometimes it's the new hot new thing. But when you're talking to people who are dealing with the same kinds of issues that you're dealing with, which is what you get when you join a professional organization, thank you so much. And share me with your friends too. Swipe up and share this broadcast and share me with your friends. That'd be awesome. So when you're with other people who are also dealing with the same things that you're dealing with, you get to learn things. So Saturday I was at the National Speakers Association. I am also part of something called the National Association of Women Business Owners. We have a Phoenix chapter here, and I was talking the other day about why are there women's associations, and it's because, and not to at all demean men, because I think it's important for guys to get together, because when you get together as guys, I think you're different than when you get together with a mixed crowd. Thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate that invitation. And when you're with women, we're a little different when we're just all together. And so I'm in the National Association for Women Business Owners because it feels good, and we have great speakers who come in and talk to us about, growing a business as a woman. So you get to learn what's hot, you get to learn what's working, you get to build your skills. So at this National Speakers Association meeting, actually we're talking this past Saturday about sales training. So what does it take for you to grow your business, which is sales? And many people are uncomfortable picking up the phone and calling. I used to be really uncomfortable picking up the phone and calling people, but I realized that, as one of my colleagues said, something like the noisy fish gets the food. I forget what it was, but it was something like you got to talk to people. If you're going to grow your business, you have to get out of your comfort zone and talk to people. And so by investing in yourself and either working with a coach or taking a class or reading a book, you can find kind of the right words so that you feel comfortable making those calls. But you have to make them. So one of the things I believe is that accountability makes magic happen. And when you're held accountable for making progress on your dreams, it opens the door to a life of purpose and fulfillment and prosperity. So as a coach, that's one of the things I help people do. I help them put together strategies, but then I also hold them accountable every week. Well, did you get that done? What happened? What slowed you down? And we deal with, the what got in the way from them making progress on their goal. Because left to our own devices, it's so much nicer to stay in your comfort zone where it's nice and safe and it feels good, but it's not going to allow you to really create the miracles that you're here to produce. So thank you for the smiley face there. So it helps build your skills. So when you're around other people who are also up to something, Wallace, hey, thanks for joining the scope. When you're building your skills, it just prepares you even more to be an even better, more attractive person that people are willing to hire and pay money for. Thank you for the hearts. Codog, maybe. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to share the broadcast with your friends. I've got a few more tips here, and then I'm going to do a quick recap. So the fourth reason why investing in yourself is a good idea is that as you're meeting new people, as you're connecting with other people who are dealing with the same challenges, as you're learning what's happening in the industry, your confidence goes up. And when your confidence goes up, hey, welcome. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm kind of new to Periscope too. I've been here for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks. Welcome, Daroomkat. I'm not quite sure if I'm saying that correctly, but welcome anyway. So build your confidence, which will then allow you, this is the fifth reason, you can raise your fees or demand a higher salary if you're in corporate America. So again, here are the 5 ways you can invest in yourself. And investing in yourself, I'm saying, is one of the best investments that you can make. God bless. Thank you so much. It's joining a professional organization and hanging around people who are in your industry, who are also serious about their businesses, because you wouldn't join if you thank you. So you wouldn't join, they wouldn't join if they weren't serious about their business, because most professional associations cost a few hundred, if not thousands of dollars to join and participate. So joining a professional organization for the networking and education, getting certified, whether it's required of your industry or if it's optional. If it's optional and you get certified, you stand out even more. In some industries, you have to be certified in order to even be in business. But joining a professional organization, getting certified, investing in marketing so that the people who need to know about you can find about you. So that might be, Facebook ads, it might be going to networking events or sponsoring an event so you get visibility, or being on Periscope and talking about what it is that you do, or using social media. So all those different things, sometimes they're free and that's great, and sometimes they cost money. But you have to, as you probably heard someone say, you have to spend money to make money. You need to invest in yourself and your business. So marketing is a good investment. Personal development, so just becoming a better person, a stronger person. A person who is willing to face their fear and move forward through it. And sometimes that takes some outside intervention. Sometimes you're able to do that on your own, but sometimes it takes the support and the encouragement of outside people or outside courses or books that you read. So having more improved personal development will be a good investment. And then one of those ways that you can do personal development is by hiring a coach. Not the only way, but I'll tell you, I've been watching this woman who is a business coach, and a really high-level, expensive business coach, for a couple of years. And I just love her, but her prices are way out of my ballpark at the moment. But I'm going to be working with this woman at some point. And a couple of days ago, she offered something way cheap. It wasn't cheap. It was by no means cheap. But it was way more affordable than most of her programs, and I jumped on it as soon as I saw it. And I was actually one of the first 5 people to jump on it, so I got some extra bonuses for it. But I've been watching her and, getting as much as I can from her as a freebie, just kind of watching what she's got, Facebook. now I'm actually going to be working with her. So I've watched a couple of the videos that she's produced. I'm going to have a private call with her and a group call, and I'm just really excited. So investing, that was an investment in myself. I had the money. It wasn't like spare money. I actually had another number of other things I could have done with that money, but I've been wanting to work with her, and so as soon as I saw that, I thought, darn it, I'm spending that money right now, and I did it, and I'm happy about that. So those are the 5 ways: professional memberships, certification, so you look good to the industry, marketing yourself to get in front of the people that you want to meet, personal development just so that you're a better person, you're more confident, you're more knowledgeable, you're more effective at what you do, and hiring a coach might be a way that you do that. So here are the reasons why all those things are helpful. So you get to learn when you're around other industry professionals, you get to learn what's hot. Knowledge is key, absolutely it is. You get to learn what's working. You get to learn what's not working so that you can miss out avoid those mistakes that other people are making. You get to build your skills. You take classes for people, designed for people in your particular situation. Like I was saying, I jumped on this training this woman offered because I've been watching her and I love her style. I love the things that she talks about, and now I'm getting a chance to learn directly from her. So that was an investment that I was really happy to make. You build your confidence, and as your confidence goes up and you become better at what it is that you do, and more people become aware of you and recognize you as an industry leader, you can then raise your fees. You can demand higher salaries if you're working for someone. So those are all the reasons why I think it's a really good idea to invest in yourself. You can't expect the world to just hand you things. You can expect that, and sometimes people are good at expecting. I work in Phoenix. I'm a business coach, so I'm a virtual worker, so I have clients. I'm working with a client now who's in Canada. She's in Toronto because we work via Skype. I'm speaking at a conference in September in Miami, which I'm really excited about because I've wanted to go to Miami for years, and now somebody's going to fly me down there. So I'm going to buy my husband a ticket on the plane so we can go together, and then our family reunion's having a little trip in Mexico, so that same week. So we're going to make a kind of a long trip of it, so I'm really excited about that. But in any event, so you get to learn what's hot, you get to learn what's working, you get to build your skills, you get to build your confidence, and when you do all that, then you can raise your fees. So I hope you found that really helpful. So 5 ways you can invest in yourself: join professional organizations related to what you do, get certified so you stand out in the marketplace, invest in marketing so people know where you are and how to find you and what you do, become a better person with personal development, work with a coach to get like that one-on-one support so you can customize the things that you're learning specifically to your situation. And the reasons that you do that are to figure out what's working, what's hot, build your skills, increase your confidence, and ultimately raise your fees so that you're ever more profitable at that. So if you have some questions, I'll stick around for a little while and try to answer your questions. Otherwise, I will wrap up, but I'll hang out here for a little bit. So you can reach me I'm on social media as LorettaLoveHuff. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Foursquare, though I haven't been there for a long time, not Instagram, the other one, Pinterest. I'm a lot of places, so if you just look up LorettaLoveHuff, you'll find me there. And my website is Emerald Harvest, like the gemstone and the fall event, emeraldharvest.com. And my speaker website is LorettaLoveHuff.com. So I look forward to seeing you on another scope. Feel free to share this. What advice would I give somebody wanting to be young employee? Well, that's great because I'm here at this community college. I don't know how young you are, but my college students are, I want to say, in their early 20s. So the advice would be, probably the easiest. You're 23, great, good. I applaud you for wanting to be an entrepreneur. And you're 20, awesome, okay. So use the skills that you currently have. So one of the things that I believe is that everyone has their own special gifts, that each person has their own set of unique gifts. And my vision is that people recognize what their gifts are. You're a dental student, awesome, okay, well you've got a profession kind of waiting for you when you get out of school, but I know that's kind of a long time and an expensive route. But make sure that you as the dentist, take some marketing and business management skills, because one of the things I've heard from my brother who's a doctor is that, all through medical school, all they learned about was drugs and chemicals in the body and how it operates and organs and all that, but nothing about how to run a medical practice. So he came out and went into private practice and realized he was awful at it, and he hired our brother to help him run the business. A non-clinical support worker at a hospital. Okay, so you've got a job, so that's good. So you can kind of, learn some things from there. But being an employee is very different than being a business owner. So as an employee, you want to, figure out what the successful employees there are doing and kind of model them. So look for role models, look for people who are moving up the corporate ladder and are doing it in a way that you think is ethical and kind of represents you. Because some people move up the corporate ladder by stepping on other people, and that's kind of not the way I would want to do it. But I know, it works for some people. So recognize what your gifts are. Let me get back to that point. Know what your gifts are and leverage them so that you can make sure other people know. So you might have gifts that you don't even recognize because they seem so natural to you, and it's something that comes really easily to you, and you just presume that everybody's good at that. So I would say ask the people around you what it is that they admire about you, or what it is that they think that you're good at, because sometimes we're kind of blind to where we're good. So understand what your gifts are. There's some assessments that you can take that will also tell you what you're good at, but look back over the classes that you've taken. I tell people that I started a dictionary club when I was a young girl, and I totally forgotten about it until a couple of years ago. You want to open a shop and sell business, you're a vocalist. Oh, great. And you're good at making people laugh. Okay, so you've got some gifts, you got some ideas at that, so you can use those skills definitely either working or in having a business. I was saying at the beginning of the scope, and you probably missed that, I'm a member of, and right now this year, the president of the Arizona's chapter of the National Speakers Association, which is all about getting your message out, your gift, how you want to change the world, getting that out to other people by speaking on stages or doing scopes like this. But the National Speakers Association is about getting paid to speak and having a business built around it. So, many of us use Periscope and things like this for marketing so that people can learn about us, and maybe, someone who's watching one of my scopes or one of my YouTube videos will say, oh my God, I'd love to have her speak. I like her style. That's one of the advantages of speaking to a group of people, is that the people who are in the audience can decide whether or not they like you. So it's hard. There are not a lot of opportunities for a young black male. And I've been reading a couple of posts on LinkedIn about the lack of diversity in the tech community. So mostly male, mostly white male, mostly young white men. So I'd say yes, that's probably true, and do not just rely on that or blame that on your lack of success. So yeah, you may have to try a little bit harder. I know it's, it doesn't feel good to have to do that, but you might have to work to kind of blend in, because people might be uncomfortable, if they've grown up, if they're white or Hispanic or Asian, and they've grown up in a community that's all like them, it might be awkward for them to reach out. So when I was younger, actually, I'll tell you here another story. I went to Howard University. So I went to a black university. I grew up in a black neighborhood, nice neighborhood, but a black neighborhood in Chicago. And when I graduated and I went to work for Sears at their headquarters, it was completely different. And I didn't really have, it was awkward. It wasn't like I didn't want to be there, but having been immersed in, the black culture for so long, it was awkward. And I'll even say I didn't even like it at first, right? Because who are these people? It took me a little adjustment, but I adjusted because I don't know why. I did, because I think I realized that if I was going to move up, I was going to have to deal with it. And so I did everything that I could to be accepting, to be tolerating, to actually start to befriend people that I thought would be helpful. So the advice would be don't blame the system for things that are going wrong, even though the system might do some things that are wrong. I'm not saying, the system and people don't. So you need to blend in to a certain point, but don't give up who you are. If you're a young black male, you're a young black male. Everybody's going to know that. I'm, not young anymore, but still a black female. But use that, but have people feel comfortable around you. I think that's one of my points. Allow people to feel comfortable around you, because they are going to be like a little bit threatened sometimes. That does happen. So help them feel comfortable. Go out of your way to blend in a little bit, but don't give up who you are, because who you are is important. So did that answer your question? So connect with them, and you'll always be yourself. Exactly. Don't give up who you are. You are who you are, but allow people to feel comfortable being around you, because, until, I won't say until, if you're working in a company that is run by black people, that may or may not be, a great thing. It may not be easier if you're working in an all-black company. But whoever is making decisions that will influence your career options, you want to make sure that they recognize the contribution that you are making and your willingness to do things. Yeah, good. So thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm my husband has retired. He's been a teacher for decades, and he's kind of retired and kind of working out of the home and giving private lessons now. He's a music teacher. And I just don't think I'm going to ever retire, because I love what it is that I do. And so as long as my brain is working and my body's able to get around, I'm going to coach and speak and write and talk to people about what it is to be the best version of themselves, because that's my mission. I want people to leverage their gifts, turn them into fabulous lives where they're making money and contributing their own special gifts to the world to make it a better place. So, any other questions I can answer for you? Don't want to push yourself too much, because everybody needs rest. I know my husband tells me that all the time, because I don't rest very much. I have a lot of energy, and I get up early in the morning, and I work in my office, and I go out and I teach classes, and I go to networking events, and I'm the president of this National Speakers Association, and I've only got 2 more months for that. And I seem to need less sleep than he does, because I can stay up until midnight. And if I get 6 or 7 hours of sleep, I'm pretty good. 5 is not enough, but I need less sleep than he does, and I know that, and I believe that because I wake up without an alarm. So if I kept hitting the snooze button, I would think I need more sleep, but I wake up without an alarm, even when I stay up until midnight. So I do get rest, and thank you for that reminder. I'll tell my husband somebody suggested that. But I have a lot of energy, and I'll keep working as long as I'm at it, because to sit around and watch television, God, not my thing. I can do it on the weekend, but not as a daily, everyday routine. I'd be bored out of my mind. Thank you so much. I appreciate your being here. I think that's it. I don't see any more questions coming up, so I appreciate your hanging in here and for sharing the broadcast with your friends. So I'm actually on a 30-day challenge, so every day I'm going to be broadcasting. I usually try to do it a little bit earlier, but I didn't get out early enough to do it today. So it'll be generally in the mornings, and just look for me. If you're following me, you'll get notices about it, and I'll try to put them out on Twitter before I broadcast anything as well, so you get at least a few minutes notice. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care.